As she mentioned, I am Director of Executive Education at a college called International Horizons College. Just for the sake of very brief introduction, it is an investment venture of GEMS Education. It is in the higher education, so not many people know about it. It's a kind of a platform for going big very soon in the case of some new bigger universities in Dubai as a part of GEMS group. My goal is to not only create business education in the spectrum of GEMS higher education, and also to create partnerships with the best business schools in the world. And so we do have now IIMs, IITs, as well as some of the best business schools in USA, like Rutgers, Regent, Vermont. They are all part of us. What I thought I should present today is not what I do. Most of the presentations today I saw were that this is what we do, this is how we make a difference, which is very useful, very inspiring, and extremely lesson oriented to us. I thought, let me take a little different approach by saying not what we do, but what others are doing. So this is one difference. The second difference is that most of the time we try to bring in either the context of the Western countries or some Asian countries or something like that. And therefore, I thought it will be a good idea to talk about a company which originated, flourished, and is still flourishing in the GCC region, which is the Gulf Cooperation Council region, Saudi Arabia, and now everywhere. So that is the second one. The third one is not to show you any model or any, but what they are doing. In other words, a case-oriented approach. And the fourth, probably the reason why I believe that you may like to give me a few precious minutes of your attention, that most of the time marketing is seen as a waster. Marketing is seen as a spendthrift person, the person who all the time is wasting, expending, spending without possibly any impact on environment. So I thought this is a very correct impression, but at the same time it is more correct to say that this perception, this image is changing, and right in our own backyard, rather than to talk about India or USA or Europe or any other matter. And that's why I thought that I should talk about this. And then this full spectrum marketing. Most of us who know marketing, they would understand the concept of 4 Ps: product, price, promotion, place, which like kind of destroyed us or spoiled us, because that is what Kotler taught us. Here this particular thing is slightly different. We are not talking of 4 Ps, we are talking about the 4 various tools which a company is using in order to not only stay afloat, not only be profitable, but also to make sure that it makes a difference to the planet in which it is gaining from, in which it is taking from. So here is some few thoughts which I would like to present before you, and then I will be fully open to you at any time, you have a question or query or additional question. But one more time, I am grateful to you that I am having your attention even so late in the day. If we look into the marketing, marketing has been defined even when before I was born. Like some of us would remember that in 1956 actually marketing was defined by one of the persons who later on became one of the greats in marketing, and in which they said marketing means need satisfaction, marketing means customer orientation, marketing means serving the customers, marketing means satisfying the customers. Today I believe that particular definition needs a revisit, rethinking. And in this particular thing, what we are saying, that it is a proficient way of doing things. Efficient as well as proactive together becomes proficient way of marketing. And then what we are saying here is that our goal is not only to just meet the needs, wants, and demands traditionally which were expected of marketer, but today also another word, and which is obligations. That what are our obligations to ourselves, to the people around us, to the society we come from. So that is why you will see one word which has been added extremely important, obligations. And each one of us has obligations. As I was mentioning earlier also, that education empowers us. But when you learn specific education, then it also makes us obligated to practice as well, at least to be aware of what is happening around us, like sustainable education, rather than just the education of green education or environmental education. And then what I'm saying here is that's a managed business process. So the process is managed in such a way that the inefficiencies are replaced by efficiencies. Productivity is there as the game or the name of the game, and we always take into account something bigger.